Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the F9 podcast. My name's Stephen, and I've got Connor, Charlie, and Luke with me once again. Since me and Connor are Liverpool fans, and Charlie and Luke are Man United fans, we're going to do a Liverpool United preview or United Liverpool preview at 4:30 on Sunday at Old Trafford. To be honest with you, I'm not really looking forward to this as a Liverpool fan because we've been shit recently, and United literally just put 6 past Roma last night. So, I think for us, like, it's our last chance at top 4. We probably do need a win. I think the most likely outcome is a 0-0 draw, as it usually is, between United and Liverpool. But just Charlie, are you confident? Like, obviously, like the past couple of years, like you probably weren't as confident going into games against Liverpool, but like obviously this time different. Are you expecting to win?
Well, I don't think we'll lose, put it that way. I usually go into like games against City, games against Liverpool, and think, right, we're probably going to lose this, so I'll take a point. But I think we can expect to get something out of this game. Obviously, your form has been pretty poor, and your forwards can't seem to finish anything really at the moment. But anything can happen in a match like this. Obviously, Cavani's recently become the greatest striker of all time, so I think your forwards are going to have to watch out for him. And I think if we play Pogba off the left and Rashford off the right, or even Greenwood, I think your defence will have too many problems, and you probably will concede. But we've said that before; it'll probably just end 0-0.
Yeah, like I don't know what the crack is. Like if Fabinho starts in defence, that means we lose him in midfield. So we might play him back. We might bring him back in midfield, which just makes our defence look shit. I mean, to play Reece Williams, but Connor, on the Liverpool side of it, like, do you think that, like, obviously, do you think this is kind of the last chance to stay in the race for top 4, or do you think that we can afford dropping points?
No, I think psychologically we do have to win to stay in the race, but like as we know, the Chelsea, West Ham, I think Leicester with that win there against Palace, I think they've sort of cemented their place there.
Yeah.
But I think Chelsea, West Ham, they still do have tough games to come. But I think if we were to lose against United, I think the players' heads would drop and everything like that. But looking at this game, I think previously the last couple of seasons Liverpool have gone in like favourites to win it, and I think that's when United play their best football, is when they're the underdogs. For like we saw that they went to Paris twice and won when they're the underdogs, and I just feel like it could be one of those games where United are kind of going to be forced to try and play instead of sit back and counter. And like you said, like we just said there, I think it could turn into sort of quite a scrappy game, and it could be a 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
But I think it does on paper does see Liverpool better. I think being sort of less favourites going into the game, but their performances recently, I'd be very worried about going into the game, especially with the form United have been in.
Yeah, we just look fucking shite. Like obviously, I think we've looked better in recent weeks than we have like during that period where we lost 6 home games in a row. But I think we like at least we're creating chances now. But like the finishing needs to fucking improve. Jesus Christ! Like all 4 of them. I like to. I don't want to criticize Salah too much because like he's literally gone for like goals this season. But like Mane and Firmino, they need to cop the fuck on. Like seriously, like that. It's embarrassing how bad they've got. Like if they're not at it on fucking Sunday, like we're literally probably going to score through a penalty at best. Like we need them to be on it at the weekend if they do play. Luke, on United, like obviously, you can't win the title. You're going to get top 4. Do you think that like maybe like that's a chance for Liverpool to maybe like win the game or at least get something from it, considering that like you don't really have much to pay for?
Well, I think Ollie seems to be taking it pretty seriously still in the league, so I doubt we'll see any understrength team from United. So it's just whether the players are mentally at it and ready to actually go out and win the game, try and win the game. Like they could easily just say, yeah, we've already got top four pretty much nailed down. We only need one win from 6 games. So maybe they don't take it as seriously, and maybe that will give Liverpool a better chance. But Ollie seems to be putting out full strength teams, and he's saying that if we get good results in the next few league games, he's going to give chances to players that haven't played much. So it's a good incentive for us to go out and try and get second secured as fast as possible, so that we can give some players like Ahmad and Van de Beek some opportunities.
Yeah, I agree. I think, like, honestly, I'm just not confident at all going into this game. I just think, like, we just look so. I've never been like, usually when going to Old Trafford, like when I was young, like when Liverpool were going to Old Trafford when I was younger. Obviously, I wasn't expecting us to win, but like I was a little bit confident. Honestly, now, like, I actually just can't see us getting a point. Like, we are so bad. Like, we are dreadful. Like, we are so bad to watch. And I think, like, hopefully the front players show up, and I want hopefully Robertson and Trent put in good shifts, because they'll be key as well. Just going into kind of like into more detail. Connor, who would you like to see play like in midfield for Liverpool? So the options are Fabinho, Thiago. Let's presume we play 4-3-3. We probably will. Fabinho, Thiago, Wijnaldum, Keita, Milner, and Jones, and Ox. Is that everyone? Yeah.
Yeah, I
would
think
you like to see?
I'd like to see Fabinho, Thiago, and Keita in midfield personally. I think Fabinho, I think I've said this before, I think he is one of the best centre defensive midfielders in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
Even if Liverpool aren't in great form. We've seen him play with Thiago. He's good with Thiago alongside him. And I think we could need someone like Keita's energy to just sort of actually run at the United midfield and their defence as well. I think someone like Wijnaldum, I don't think he's really suited to the game.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see Fabinho. As I said, I think he has to be playing CDM. I'll be disappointed if he's thrown into the back four, because
Yeah.
it's just, he plays well there, but it's not his best position. And I think we'll miss out if we don't have him there at the weekend. But it is interesting. Obviously, we have loads of injuries there. I should have a feeling though that he'll probably start someone like Milner, or I think he might even have Milner and Wijnaldum in there and
Yes.
Fabinho or something like that. But I think Thiago has to play. I know he hasn't really lived up to the hype so far, but like this could be a massive chance for him to actually prove what he's capable of doing, especially when like there's top four on the line in this game.
Yeah, I agree. I think honestly, I don't think Nat Phillips is fit. I'm trying to look for it. I don't think he is fit for the game. So yeah, it probably will be Fabinho. I'd probably go. He's going to throw Milner in, and this is one of the problems at the top. Obviously, I see why Milner plays. He has been good, but like his team selection and his substitutions have been so shit this season. Like, I know we've had injuries and stuff like that, but of late, like some of the substitutions he's made, some of the fucking teams he's put out, it's just shite. Like in the Real Madrid game, that in the first leg cost us because he didn't play Thiago. It was just dumb. But yeah, I think Charlie, who would you like for United? Would you like Ollie to go with the same team as last night, or would you like it to be changed up in any way?
I don't think there's any need to go with the same team as last night. I think even though I was talking about Cavani earlier, I wouldn't risk him because he's injury prone and he played on Thursday. I don't think he needs to play next Thursday either, because that tie is over. So we should keep him as good condition as possible, because if we get to the final, I'm sure it'll be crucial, because he's pretty much our only striker unless Martial's back by then. I don't think Rashford will play either, because he played against Leeds. He played during the week. I don't think he's required. Plus Greenwood was on the bench. I think Greenwood will come in on the right, and I wouldn't be surprised if Dan James comes in as well. Obviously that's a plus for you because he's absolutely dreadful. But I think, well, it'll be a standard United team with Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, and then Matt Fred in front of them. So obviously a lot of the big six teams have had problems breaking that down already.
Yeah.
So I can see you having the same sort of problem, because to be fair to them, when they drop into that block, they are pretty difficult to break down. I think once this game is over, I think Axel or Boy should definitely come in during the week, because Lindelof's bad back. I don't think we need to be risking him either. So yeah, it's a good position to be in, because I think mathematically we only need 3 points to secure top 4, and we probably don't even need that, because like realistically, these are probably going to drop more points. So top 4 is pretty much secure. It's not really like obviously United beat Liverpool is a massive game, but I don't think it's priority at the moment, if you get me. Like the Europa League is definitely more important.
I agree. Like, I just think if we want to get top 4, I just want to see us at least. If we get a point and results go away, okay, that's fine. We're really running out of time, and we need to be in the Champions League next year. Chelsea have some tough games coming up too, so so like ideally we'd like them to start dropping points and us to start picking up points. I've just checked there. I don't think Nat Phillips going to be fit, so Fabinho's going to play in centre back. But Luke, how big? Like obviously Pogba played really well last night. How big of a game is it on Sunday from, like, obviously against Liverpool? I'm not trying to pick a fight here. I'm just saying he might not have had the best performances in the past, but do you think it's the time, like a good game for him to really show that he does show for the big games?
Yeah, I think he hasn't really had like a memorable performance against Liverpool that I can remember. So he'll hopefully have one of those on the weekend. He's been in good form. He just needs to continue it going into this game. Just treat it like a normal game. He's obviously playing in a different position now off the left-hand side. I think it actually suits him a bit more than playing as like a pivot player, because he's being asked to do a lot of defensive work rather than actually getting into the box for us. So off the left, he's able to pick up some good positions between the lines, and unlike the likes of Rashford and Greenwood, I would say he's a more creative influence on the team rather than just really a guy that's looking for goals all the time. So it definitely helps out Cavani and also whoever's playing between Rashford and Greenwood. And I think that's one of the reasons why we've been scoring a lot more goals recently, and he's linking up really well with Bruno. So hopefully that continues on Sunday.
Yeah. Just before we're going to do a combined 11, but just before we do that, I want to ask you, like, obviously, if we lose this, or after this game, either way, if we win, lose, or draw, there's 4 games left. Like, if we miss out in top 4, right, and we have to play the Europa League next year, like, would you like? I just want to ask this. There's nothing to do with the game, but would you like us to put out just rubbish teams next year in the Europa League and just focus on the league, or would you like to see a trophy like you'd like to see us win?
I don't know. I think the Europa League, you don't have to, like, you can put rotation players in there and still get far in the competition.
Yeah.
I think the main goal next season is to go for the league again. I think if we do get Champions League for next season, then obviously we'll be going for both of them. But I feel like the Europa League, like we've seen United and Arsenal, they're playing Thursday, you get weekend games then, and players they have to play too many games, especially in the Europa League.
Yeah.
The format that it's in, when it gets to knockout stage, the 2-legged ties, and you have to win so many games to actually get to the final. So I think what I do is I'd probably just play like a weakened team in the group stage, depending on who's in the group, if we are in the Europa League, and then sort of save the players for sort of later on in the tournament. So I think if we are in it, like, it is a tournament that we should be looking to win. But I think the league is a priority. And if you're going to be picking teams to try and win the Europa League, I'd rather lose out in the Europa League and focus on the league properly than try and win both competitions and then fail to do both.
Well, you'd rather be in the Europa League than the Europa Conference League, surely.
Yeah, obviously. Well, either way, I'm not watching it next year.
Yeah, but I disagree on this talk about the Europa League. Like, every club, when they're in the Europa League, they say at the end of the season, "Oh, we've got Europa League. I'm not going to watch next season." But realistically, I would say you can get to at least the quarterfinals of that competition by playing an understrength team, even your second team. The problem
that's
with
what I'm saying,
Liverpool
yeah.
is their strength in depth isn't good enough, so they're going to need reinforcements in the summer to actually be able to field the second strength 11. And then also a lot of players last season, like Martial and Rashford, their form improved drastically because they were in the Europa League. Like they were able to start scoring some goals, and they carried that form into the league. So they were able to get more confident because they were scoring goals week in, week out, and then it contributed to some good form. So it's not all bad.
Yeah, Firmino golden boot.
I kind of do agree, but like I feel like our strength in depth. I'm not saying I'm not like obviously at the moment it's not great, but with the players back, I genuinely do think we have enough to field the second team and win a lot of Europa League games, especially group stage games against teams like Hungary and stuff like that. Like,
well, next season, like it could be Kanate and Kabak playing centre back. You could have players like
Samikas.
Yeah, we obviously probably play Trent, but like for example,
like even Kelleher is good in that. Like
Firmino might get a goal.
Yeah, Firmino might get a goal. He still has more goals than Martial this season, by the way, but we won't go into that.
Yeah, because Martial's dead, mate.
I don't care. I honestly don't care. He had more goals before he got injured.
Yeah, but like more minutes.
Yeah.
Facts.
Nah.
Martial has more goals in all comps. That's literally embarrassing.
No. I don't care. It's Premier League, mate. Premier League. Because you're playing in the Europa League. It doesn't count. So yeah.
Europa League goals for Martial.
Oh yeah, the Europa League. Yeah. Either way, I'm not watching next year. No way. I have too many bad memories of us in the Europa League as a kid. No way. I'm not watching it. I'll watch EastEnders. I'll start watching that. It's on a Thursday. No, I don't even know. Anyway, we're going to do combined 11 now, just to set out the parameters. It's going to be based on this season alone. So there's going to be more United players, and fit players, so players that aren't injured. Okay, so we start a keeper. To be honest, I don't think Alisson had a great season. De Gea hasn't had a great season. Dino has been doing up. Like I should call him Dino because he's a pro club keeper. But Dean Henderson, he's been good. But like personally, I'd still go with Alisson. Personally, what do you guys think? I think Alisson's had obviously part of the mistakes in Leicester City. I don't think he's had a terrible season, but he hasn't been his best. He's made a few kind of poor saves, and I don't know. I think Alisson kind of just gets there because he's been good enough, I suppose. But I'm open to other players. I mean, your keepers.
I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, like all three of them have been iffy at times this season.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Henderson or De Gea are world class, and I wouldn't really say Alisson has been that good this season either. So you're basically picking off who's the best goalkeepers. So probably Alisson out of all three.
All right, we'll go with Alisson.
I feel like none of them like stick their hand up for being good this season, really, to be honest.
Okay, right back. I probably
process of elimination. I go with Trent because Wan-Bissaka is useless. But Trent has been dreadful at times.
Yeah, 2021's been very good though. I'll give him that. Apart from the Real Madrid game, centre backs. I'd probably go with Maguire and Maguire. Jesus Christ, man! There's not many options. Fuck me. Would you go with maybe Maguire Phillips, or is that dumb? Or Lindelof? I think you have to stick Maguire in there, don't you? Surely.
I think Lindelof deserves to be in there. You can
go to United centre backs.
Yeah, he's made a few mistakes, but I think he's a lot better than he was last season, in my opinion. And his balls over the top. He's turned into prime Scholes at times.
Yeah.
I'd also argue that Fabinho could be the second one.
No, play him DM.
You could fit more players in if you just put Fabinho at centre back, though. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, but then we have less Liverpool players turned up the pitch. Do you know what I mean?
We're gonna have to go with Baz.
Go Baz. Left back, Shaw. For me.
Yeah. Shaw. I think Shaw has had a good season.
Yeah. Robertson's far better than what this season, Shaw. DM
so
Fabinho. You don't know what. DM Fabinho.
So what formation are we playing? We doing?
Yeah. Are we going with a 4-3-3 or like?
I'd probably go 4-3-3. Yeah, 4-3-3, probably.
Right.
Because it's something I got Fabinho. I'd put Bruno in there, and I put Pogba in there, probably. We go to actually hang on, relax. I'm trying to think. Wijnaldum, no. Keita, no. Thiago, he hasn't played enough for me.
Me.
Henderson, maybe? I probably go Pogba. Yeah, put Pogba in. Put Pogba. I put Bruno in as well.
This is the midfield we've always wanted to see, boys. Pogba and Bruno as two attacking midfielder. Two we're never going to see.
I go Salah, Cavani, Rashford.
I mean, yeah.
Any qualms?
Jota potentially over Rashford.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
See Diogo. Diogo for Rashford. Diogo for Rashford.
I feel like Rashford. I feel like he just hasn't played well.
We just need to get. I mean, what we could do is. Actually, no, I'm done. Okay, right. Yeah, I'd take that. How many players do we have? 1, 2, 3. I'll take 5. I'll take 5 players. That's fine. I actually would take 5 players. Considering how bad
Is there anyone we've missed? I feel like we were a bit too quick.
we're missing
with
injured
that.
players. That's why it's on players who are fit right now.
Yeah, true.
So you're missing Gomez, you're missing Van Dijk, you're missing Henderson, you're missing who else? Gomez or Matip or wherever for us. For yous, Rashford, Martial, not Greenwood. Nah, that is it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I think we've been poor, but I don't think you guys have been utterly amazing this season. Like to be real.
yeah, like we haven't really set the world alight, but we've had a few decent performances.
I think the big thing United have done this season is they've sort of like you've scraped results whereas last season like you would have just drawn the game or lost it.
Yeah.
Like over the season the points do add up.
Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, it pains me to see because when we used to do them in school, I used to always leave out Pogba. But he does deserve it this season. But when Henson's back next season and Thiago, you won't get a single soul in there. But yeah, I think that is fair. Like we've just been so bad, man. I'll be honest, yeah. I literally like usually build up to Liverpool United games. I'm always nervous. I'm always thinking about it, but like could not. I've had enough of this season. It's been absolutely painful to watch. Every game has just been absolute pain. But I'm just looking forward to the preseason. But yeah, just how long? I mean, we can do score
We do
predictions.
predictions. Yeah.
We'll do predictions. I'll go first. I'll put like honestly like 1-1.
I don't know. I'd probably like I have to back Liverpool. I'm gonna back them to win.
I'm backing Liverpool, mine.
I'm gonna say 2-1 to Liverpool.
Thiago winner. I don't know.
I think Bobby Firmino will score. Told you, it has to happen.
Has to happen eventually. It does have to happen eventually. Right, Charlie.
It's a jinx at this stage, mate. Yeah, you said it so many times and he just hasn't scored.
No, it'll work out. It'll work out.
Try saying Firmino won't score and then he probably will. I don't know. With the form, if Cavani does like play a part, I can't see him not scoring with the absolute shitness of your defense at the moment. I'll probably go with 2-2 just because I think your finishing won't be as bad when like it's such a big game.
Yeah. Luke?
I'm going to go with 1-1.
Okay. I think it's going to be a shit game, just to let you know. Like, it always is a bad game between us. Actually, maybe it won't be, because considering that, like, it's usually a shit game because you guys sit back all the time. But maybe it won't be now because you'll come out. We said that about the game in Anfield and it was still awful. But yeah, just to go through some of the other games, Palace City. I think if we beat News and City beat Palace, they win the title. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, do they? That's 12:30 tomorrow. 5:30 tomorrow is Chelsea v Fulham. Hopefully Fulham can pick points up for us. Arsenal are away in Newcastle then on Sunday as well before our game, and then Sunday evening it's Tottenham Sheffield. And just in the top 4 race, Southampton are playing Leicester tonight at 8 o'clock. And who are West Ham playing Burnley away. But
Southampton are without Danny Ings tonight as well, I think. So
class,
I see
unreal.
Leicester running away with that, to be honest.
I'm just looking at the table.
I think Leicester will win tonight, cement the place up there. I think Fulham will get something off Chelsea. I have faith in them.
User
We're
like
not
It's
getting
it's a big derby for them.
you're finished.
We're washed. We're not getting-
your fixtures are easy after
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
Chelsea
but
still have
that's
to play
just it.
City, but City could rest players due to PSG midweek, so Chelsea might beat them again.
No, because PSG are playing. Oh no, they're playing before then. So
Yeah,
also it's City, Chelsea. So yeah, Chelsea are playing City, Arsenal, Leicester, and then Villa away last game.
So Chelsea do have tricky fixtures left.
They
What about
do.
West Ham? What about West Ham?
West Ham, Burnley away, Everton at home, Brighton away, West Brom away, Southampton at home. But to be fair to West Ham, like they're like bigger games they seem to do all right in, to be fair. We've lost 9 times this season. Oh, get the season over and done, please. My eyes. Why are we 6th? Jesus Christ. Honestly, if we can't get top 4, like with 2 or 3 games remaining, I reckon we lose them on purpose. What place do you have to come in to get the Europa Conference League?
I think it's like 6th to 9th or something. You're pretty much
Does it not?
secure.
Does it not depend though on like the cup and stuff like that, and who wins that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I think there'll
I-
be extra Europa League places from
Wait,
the
the
FA
Conference-
Cup.
The Conference League, when do they play that? Like what day?
I think it's the same day as Europa League. It's just a piss take, really.
It'd
That
probably
is
be like
joke.
lunch. It'd probably be like a lunchtime Thursday kickoff
Oh,
like Siberia
no,
or
stop,
something like
stop.
that.
I'm not watching. Like, I reckon. I think. Maybe I think we could get top 4. I think we can. Chelsea. Let's hope they bottle it. But anyway,
I'll
yeah.
tell you now, Fulham will get something off them.
Yeah, but that's not going to matter if we lose to fucking United again. Like, we're so shit. We are ass.
I thought we're
can't wait
beating
for this season to be over.
United. Firmino is scoring
I just want
2-1 win.
I just want a Thiago goal and straight for them. That's all I want. That's all I care about. But yeah, I think that's all we've time for really. Thanks lads thanks for coming on again, lads. Hopefully it is a decent game. I'm actually missing the first half because I'm working, so that definitely wasn't done on purpose, so I didn't have to watch us lose. I'm definitely not on purpose. But yeah, please subscribe. Obviously, we're getting a few subscribers, boys. We're on the way up. Hopefully, we have like 200 to 300 for the Euros because we're going to do loads of stuff for the Euros, like loads. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Please share with your mates.
And we forgot to we did say we were going to give away a pair of signed black gloves from Charlie when we hit 200 subs. So get us there.
Yeah. Get us to it. We'll do a giveaway.
They are worth millions before.
They've been worn in the league in Sunday League as well, so they have extra resale value on them.
But everything's starting to open up in the country as well. We're back playing 5-a-side, you know. So it's all good.
Do a few match day vlogs maybe from 5-a-side tournaments.
I don't think they want to see me play football, to be fair. I think I don't want to ruin people's day by forcing them to watch me play football or attempting to play football. But
you think of editing, mate.
Yeah.
Make ourselves look like God.
Yeah.
Although I am a god.
Yeah, hopefully, obviously as well as hopefully we can meet up like properly and do this. If finally the government's copped on, and they're so nice. They're such a lovely group of people. Find a way out of lockdown after 4 months. Such nice people. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Like the video, obviously, share with your mates, all that. Get 200 subscribers, and yeah, thanks.